Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Ronda's got a gun. Ronda's got a gun. Whole world's come undone. 'Cause Ronda got a yeah. Shout out to Aerosmith. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Ronda's got a gun. Well, technically not yet, but TMZ was one of the first to break the story. Ronda Rousey and boyfriend, they went to a Las Vegas gun store to apply for a conceal and carry license. So you practice shooting, you have to go through a test. They want to make sure they basically evaluate you. And that's the first time Ronda Rousey has been in public that I've heard of. You know what I mean? Obviously the paparazzi, they look out, and TMZ and all these people, they're looking out for the celebrities. And we haven't really seen Ronda since the Amanda Nunes loss. She got knocked out, back-to-back knockout. This was the fear the return, and she lost again. And I personally told you guys, I think it's a bad look to handle the losses like she did, or like she has been. You know what I mean? Lose to Holly Holm, disappear. No cameras, just hide. You know what I mean? You hibernate and go into hiding. And you know what I mean? You live in the mountains or whatever you're doing. But before, you're in the movies, the Expendables 3, you're in the Fast and the Furious 7, you're in Entourage, the movie, and then you lose, and all of a sudden, the world comes crashing. Ronda's got a gun. You know what I mean? So I don't know why she's getting a gun. Actually, I'm in Vegas, and I drove by that gun store that she went to. I should have went in there and tried to interview some people. And it was last week. She went in, tried to get the conceal and carry license or whatever. You have to go through a series of tests. They said she was shooting a blue gun. She was with her boyfriend. She doesn't look like in fight shape. Like she looked like she was in real good shape for the Nunes fight, but she looks like she's just chilling now. I don't know why she's getting a gun now, but obviously you have to go through the waiting period. They want to make sure that you're competent and you should be carrying, or they should license you to carry a gun in public. Now I know it's Ronda Rousey, but the thing that's concerning to me is the temperament of Ronda Rousey. Again, I keep saying the same thing, and I'm not trying to kick someone while they're down. I gotta be truthful. And then you guys, I talked about all these fighters and what I see, and give you guys a fair shake and give my honest opinion. And the questions I have with her temperament is how bad she's handling the losses. Now, I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but I do remember, and I recall a time not too long ago where she was on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She was crying on the Ellen show, and she was talking about how she contemplated suicide. So that right there is a red flag. I'm not saying she would harm herself or whatever the situation is, but these are serious matters. In fact, Ronda Rousey's father committed suicide, right? And these are facts, and it's really concerning. All jokes aside, this is really concerning that she's trying to get a gun, because, like, okay, God forbid she tries to hurt herself. What would she like? It's like she's paranoid or something. You think? I mean, I don't know. I don't live her lifestyle. Maybe people, since the loss, maybe people are running up, jumping out of bushes, and people are fucking with her. Someone did spray paint her home, so maybe she's just using this as a precaution. Like Tupac is well documented after he got shot in New York when he was leaving the studio. He admits that he became kind of paranoid. He thought everybody was out to get him and set him up. I understand a situation. If you've been in any kind of street shit like that, I could understand that causing a form of paranoia. You know what I mean? Because you actually got touched. You got shot. But in Ronda Rousey's case, you got touched, but it's in the octagon. This is what you do professionally. You lost a fight to Holly Holm and then to Amanda Nunes. So, I mean, things like that happen in a combat sport. It's not like someone set you up You know what I mean? If anybody set you up, maybe your team, maybe they should have gave you a tune-up fight and the proper introduction back after a year plus layoff and a knockout loss, instead of just saying, hey, we're the big kahuna and we're ready for the champion. We want our old belt back. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I did a video about this yesterday. There's reports coming out from Juliana Pena, who's saying that Ronda Rousey has these fighters signing the non-disclosures, which I've already talked about on the channel, and that's been corroborated by Raquel Pennington. And in addition, what Pena is saying is that it's so strict there that when Ronda Rousey's in camp, nobody can talk about it, and sparring partners are not allowed to hit her in the face, which is very odd to me because, I mean, you might as well be a tap dancer. Like, how are you going to be in a fighting sport, a combat sport, and not expect to get hit? Even, okay, if you didn't want to get hit on the night of the fight or whatever, that's stupid. But, I mean, how do you prepare for a fight if you don't get hit? You know what I mean? That's like one of her judo coaches saying, hey, I want you to practice judo, but you can't throw me to the mat. You can't go through the motions of grappling. You know what I'm saying? How do you prepare then if you can't do it? It's not making sense. You have to. That's like me being a driver's ed instructor and I don't let the kids ever drive. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna teach you how to drive, but you just can't actually drive ever. That doesn't even make sense. How are you gonna learn? And especially for a fighting sport that comes with the territory. Again, if you're not built for that, or you don't want to get hit for the face because you want to be an actress, then switch. But as far as the gun thing, it's not declared at the moment because you have to go through like a waiting probation period for them to determine if you're eligible. You have to pass the test. It's just, like I said, it's weird and it's concerning that she said that on national TV, and obviously her being a high profile celebrity, it's talked about, it's known about. So I don't know the rules, I don't know the ordinances for that. Like, if you say stuff like that, you considered harming yourself. I don't know if they can hold that against you, and if you pass the rest of the test, I don't know exactly how it works. I don't work at a gun store, but that's one thing that's concerning. Also, it's really weird that it's coming out that she doesn't allow sparring partners to hit her. I mean, you're not really sparring then. You know what I mean? You might as well have a pillow fight, but don't hit me in the face with the pillow. You know what I mean? Only body shots. This is really weird. So I don't know what it is with Ronda Rousey, but to me, her post-loss behavior is abnormal. I've seen great fighters in the UFC take losses. Anderson Silva, I mean, he took embarrassing losses too, because Anderson Silva was egging on Chris Weidman. He was like showboating and stuff like that, and then he ends up getting knocked out doing too much, right? Then he tries to avenge that and prove that it was a fluke, and then he breaks his leg in a disgusting fashion, and his leg just like snaps on live TV. You know what I mean? So those are embarrassing losses too, but I never seen him act like this. Chris Weidman took back-to-back losses. He lost to Luke Rockhold, got knocked out when he was a long-standing champion, and he was undefeated, gets knocked out by Luke Rockhold, who later loses to Michael Bisping. And then he comes back. Weidman comes back, has a hometown fight. He's from New York. He's a New Yorker, New York native, has a hometown fight on the biggest card maybe in UFC history, UFC 205 in New York, and Yoel Romero flies at him with this knee and busts his shit open, and he loses again on home soil to Yoel Romero, who goes on to maybe fight Michael Bisping, right? But I haven't really seen Chris Weidman act like this. So I do in fact believe Ronda Rousey's behavior is extreme, like just how she disappears into the abyss every time she loses. I mean, it's a loss. It comes with the territory. You're in a competitive sport. Everyone's trying to win, but hiding, applying for a gun. And I'm not anti. I'm all about guns. I'm not like that, but I have no problem with guns. I go to the shooting range and stuff myself, so it's not like I'm anti weapon or protect yourself. But at the same time, it's just weird. Like, why all that now? You know what I mean? You've had money. You could have purchased a gun when you were on top, but now all of a sudden you want to purchase a gun. So it's just weird, erratic behavior. You disappear. Like, you have to know as a celebrity, the paparazzi's watching you. You know what I'm saying? And you probably send for people to go do little errands. So anytime you reemerge or you resurface, you know it's going to be talked about. Like this video, people are going to talk about it. Oh, Ronda Rousey was at the gun store. So it's weird behavior to me that the first time you reemerged publicly, you are going to go to a gun store and apply for a gun, go shooting, go through the test to get a conceal and carry weapon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, are people supposed to be afraid? Like, oh, she's strapped now, don't fuck with her, don't taunt her. Like, I don't know. It's just the behavior to me. Maybe I'm making too much of a deal, but it's weird to me that it's all happening now. Like, you take a second back-to-back loss. But again, I don't know. I don't know her life. So maybe people are banging at her door and then there's bags of shit on fire like Billy Madison. Yeah, shampoo is better. No conditioner. Nudie magazine. I don't know. Maybe people are harassing her. But it just seems weird that it's all happening right now. Like, you're going to the gun store trying to get a gun. That's just my opinion on the matter. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think is going on? What is the reason for a conceal and carry? Not just have a gun in your personal space, have it in a lockbox at your house. This means you can carry a weapon on you publicly, right? So I don't know. I don't know. Just let me know. Maybe it's the Expendables 3 and she's trying to be a do-nothing bitch again. I don't know. You guys let me know. Where does Ronda Rousey go from here? Drop that in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.